Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, The Grand Showgan, and today is a special occasion. Today's a very, very special occasion. I'm going to give you guys my first episode review for the TV show Arrow on the CW. This is my very first episode review for the show, and if you guys have seen any of my videos previously on my channel, you know, I do manga reviews, anime reviews. So it's going to be pretty much like those, where I tell you what I like about the episode, I tell you what I didn't like about the episode, and then I give you an overall grade for the episode. So this is Arrow Season 4, episode number 10, entitled Blood Debt. And I have to start off by saying I really enjoyed this episode. So, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So some things I liked about it. Yo, Arrow was back to being dark at the beginning, man. Things got dark very fast. Very, very fast. I mean, Arrow's killing people. I know he said he wouldn't kill anymore, but you know, when Arrow shot the arrow into the one of the ghosts, and he went into the electrical box and started electrocuting himself. Let's give Arrow some credit. That guy is probably not dead. He could not be dead. He could have survived. He definitely could have survived. But I definitely think he's dead. I definitely think he's dead. Arrow got dark again, yo. And for the most part, I Arrow doesn't necessarily have to be dark for me. You know, he doesn't have to be, because you know Arrow's not Batman. He's just not. And I can see that they're, you know, juxtaposing Arrow as Batman ever since season 3. When they introduced the Flash, that's when they start juxtaposing Arrow as the Batman. So it's okay. It's okay. It's really okay with me. You know, you can't use Batman, so make your own Batman, I guess. But I like the show. You've got what else happened? Diggle and his brother, and now this is gonna sound kind of messed up. But I totally can vibe with the relationship that Diggle and his brother had, and how, you know, Diggle comes in, you know, beats his brother's ass, you know, just to get him in line. Because as a big brother, I totally have this kind of relationship with my little brother. You know, if he ever gets out of line, I feel it's my job, you know, to do something like this. So I don't know if it's a black thing or if it's a brother thing. So I don't know. I just know I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. I kind of like the relationship, even though at first, when they first introduced Diggle's brother and they made this whole thing about how he was still alive and how he was just, you know, selling these drugs in another country, I could care less about it. I really could. But when I start seeing the brother moments, like even when Diggle, at the end of the episode, Diggle comes back and he still wants to play cards with his brother, I can feel that. Like that touched me right there. I can definitely get behind that. It so much reminded me of me and my little brother. So I can definitely get with that. Definitely. Another good thing, we've got to talk about Stephen Amell's character, the main character, Oliver Queen. He has gone through so much growth from even just last season to this season, but really from the beginning to now. He's such a better actor. And it's because the situations of the character are growing as the series progresses. But you can definitely see Stephen Amell is stepping up to this challenge. Like, Stephen Amell has become such a great and valuable actor as the lead role. It's pretty good. Like, I really dug his his character in this episode, because you can see the pain on him, and you can just, the emotions that Steven is able to create without saying anything is very good, very, 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 very good. So I definitely like how Stephen Amell is growing as a character and as an actor. I really liked it. I really like this. There's really nothing else to say about that. I also liked. I loved Felicity and Oliver in this episode. I really did. I really loved it. Like before I'm okay. Let me give you guys some backstory, because like I wasn't able to tell you guys this last season. I kind of hated it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not gonna lie. I kind of hated last season. It was not for me. One of the things was that they were trying to push Arrow as Batman, but I can get over that. But what I can't get over is how they destroyed the Felicity character, and what they did with that. I didn't like them putting Felicity and Oliver together as a couple. I actually hated it because it destroyed Felicity's character, and it made Oliver seem so such a I'll explain in a later video how misogynistic Stephen Amell comes off as, but I really didn't like it. But this episode made me do a complete 180. Like, it made me totally just say, you know what, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. This right here, this is a good relationship. Like, this relationship, it was okay with me ever since this episode. So this episode has swayed me, and hey, I'm a believer now. I'm a believer now. So let's get into some things about that I didn't like. First off, anarchy. Now, hold on. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike the whole concept of anarchy, because I think it's a very cool villain in the comics and whatnot. But I just want to know, when did anarchy become like a ninja? Like, when did this happen? From what episode did you premiere? Like episode 2 or 3? From that episode to now, how did you become a ninja? Like, how are you able to fight on par with Speedy and the Arrow and, still best them? Like, I don't understand that. I do not understand that. That is not okay with me. And there is another point in this episode that just completely defies, not even logic, but just character setup. Oliver frees, what's his name? He frees Anarchy because they capture Anarchy. The police have him. Oliver frees him, and he tells him, make sure you kill Damien Dark. Okay. He places a tracker on Anarchy, but Oliver has no backup plan for when Anarchy ditches the tracker. Like, come on, you're Oliver. You're the man who told Barry you should always have a plan behind that plan, a plan for that plan, and you don't have a backup plan for when somebody ditches a tracker. Like, what is that? What is that? That bothered me a lot. That bothered me. Another thing that I didn't like. I'm just trying to think. Oh man, fuck these flashbacks. I cannot stand these flashbacks. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I haven't liked the flashbacks since season 2. So, but this season, I love the Constantine flashback. Just because I love the Constantine episode. So that may be a little bias on my part, but for the most part, I don't like the flashbacks. So fuck these flashbacks. And yeah, so I would give this episode. This is a pretty good episode. It's a pretty good episode. I think. I even think I said yesterday it was better than The Flash. So I'm gonna give it. I'll give it about an 8. It was definitely an 8. 8.3 out of 10. So yeah, if you guys like this, make sure you check out my other videos I got on the channel. Hit this comment section, and let's keep the talking going. So yeah, peace, and I'm out. So if you guys know those reviews, so yeah, this is Flash episode 10 season 2 entitled Potential Energy. And there were a couple really key things that happened in this episode, but let's start with the stuff that I liked about this episode. So first you got Zoom in the dream sequence. Like,